This futures live stream event is proudly brought to you by MightyOxTrading. All information contained herein should be considered for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing seen or heard should be considered financial advice. Good evening and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday evening. Hope everyone had a great day. Tonight brings NQ been rising up. We're at all-time highs. We just almost touched 2,700. ES not quite there. ES hit an all-time high of 56.37 earlier today. Still rising up. But the Dow looked awesome earlier today, and then whoosh, whoosh, big whoosh. So copper had an up and down day. Ooh, gold had a really up and down day. Ultra bond, good day. Hey Chris, how you doing? My day started bad and ended good. Crude down today. Natural gas heading up. Bitcoin probably still up. Bitcoin dipped big time down to 55, back up to 56. Mike Angel, hello. Welcome. So today I traded 3 different accounts. I went down hard on MyFundedFutures and then came back. I finished green there by 137.56. I traded Blue Sky. I actually had one great trade on there and then accidentally left the trade sit. So I finished green there, 88.84. I gave about half my gains back when the order filled that I forgot I left sit. And then I traded a Topstep Eval for $236 green. So all in all, about a $450 day total. And Q seems to be moving some decently tonight here. See, this beautiful blue candle would have led to 5 points. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Oh. How's it been going, Mike? Oh, yeah. All of a sudden that pop got up above 700, 2707, new all-time high. Wow, look at this go. Holy crap, what the heck? Is there news? Don't see anything. It's not really falling either. I thought maybe it would fall after that, but so far not. Yeah, I did a video on that sale saying I think I really prefer the 150K over the 250. They're all good deals, but the 150 seems like the best draw down the profit target ratio and all that. You'll get it. Coming back up. So dipped a little bit, right back up. Yeah, maybe. I'm not a trend doctor, nor do I play one on TV, so I can't tell you if it's healthy or unhealthy. think it might try to come down again. That's a lot of EMAs. I have the 9, the 20, and the 100. Wish I'd taken that blue candle for that 10-pointer right there. That would be nice. Sitting here on the 9. Gold's trundling up. That's right, I said trundling. Looks better on the 5. The trundle. Try to break that 9. My headset's falling off my head. There we go. Back on. Remember those Apex and Bulenox sales end tomorrow night, or at least they're scheduled. Scheduled. And tomorrow night. All right, Chris, rooting for you. Make sure you let us know if that happens. I like the stats that Topstep X now shows for your trading. Something I believe they added today. They may have taken the nicest dashboard type thing away from MyFundedFutures. I'll even show it here a minute. If I can find it. There it is. This is the account. Was this the account I was trading today? Yeah. This is the stats from the Topstep account I was trading today. Really like this. I think the Coach T stuff doesn't really matter, but here's my total P&L in the account, my win rate, average win to average loss percentage. This is showing now today, but profit factor on the account, best day of total percent. Move up. I've only had this one for 3 or 4 days. Shows you your most profitable day, your least profitable day, average trade duration, total number of trades, total number of lots, average winning trade, average losing trade, best trade, worst trade, net cumulative, trade count by the time of the trade, 15 to 45 seconds, etc., and the winning percentage of those trades. And then a calendar showing you how much you've earned each day. Doom, 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 and how many trades you took. So I really like the looks of that. And then here's your list of all their trades. So I think it's really cool. They did a good job. I did not like the way they were showing stats before. And you can pick a date range if you want, if you just want a specific range. Now, if only they could get real ATMs. That said, I honestly don't mind dragging the stop and the target and all that, but it sucks. I'm not sure how. I'm not, it, like if you have two targets, say a target one and a target two at different levels. I'm not sure it's easy to do that or how to do that if there's a way to do that. Put it that way. If you have like more than one contract, obviously. FTT needs to improve their customer service. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, he hasn't even faced a real crisis yet, and that scares me. If something, talking a huge rhythmic outage or something big, there's, it's like it's kind of scary, and it's making me hesitate to promote them as much as I could because I really like the concept. At this point, most evals aren't really evaluations anymore anyway. One rule, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So just go straight to funded because that's where all the fees, that's where Apex and all them make their money anyway now from the PA fees. So the straight to funded concept's a good one, but he's going to end up costing himself. Yeah, and I agree with that, but I hate to see it blown because at this point it's already has a lot of momentum. In terms of commissions, last month it came in third for me, and I know other affiliates are doing really well with it as well. So it's got a lot of momentum. So if he fails, it's going to hurt the industry, and we're going to have a failure. All these new firms, one or more is going to fail, but you hope it's one of the smaller ones that doesn't affect a lot of people versus the one like Fast Track where people are actually spending $2,000 at a time to buy 10 accounts or whatever. We're still rising up. Kinda just, you wonder how high we're gonna get. Now remember, we got Powell testimony tomorrow and Wednesday, CPI on Thursday, PPI on Friday. Yeah, Mike, I mean, obviously I am cognizant of that, but there are a couple of things. First of all, it's a lot harder to manipulate things in futures. I don't, because of, you have the central exchanges and all this other stuff. And second of all, while Sage is a crap talker, Sage is the one that basically runs MyFundedFutures, and I actually trust him. I mean, like I said, he talks a lot of crap, but I trust him as in the business side of things. And I've talked with a couple people on the inside of the industry, I'll put it that way, that also say they trust Sage. So till he gives me a reason not to, I don't feel, you know, I don't feel worried about my funded futures. Honestly, except for FTMO, I wouldn't trade with any Forex company. I don't trust any of them. It's trying to get above here. 718 keeps running into. It's running 718. Oop, never mind. Just burst through it. I was gonna say I ran into it 3 times and then whoop, up to 722. I will say, Mike, that I agree with you about the whole 24 months thing, etc. I don't think there's anything imminent that's coming, but I mean, in my opinion, if something happens with the industry, it's the majority sim firms like Apex and Bulenox that are going to be affected most. And ooh, whoosh again. Um, companies that have a straight path to live, like Blue Sky, like now MyFundedFutures, Topstep for the most part as well. Those kind of companies will be the ones that are doing well, and that's where I'm trying to, except for Bulenox, I'm really focusing more on companies that have a way for you to go live. Bulenox has been a very solid company, and I never heard of anybody being put live there, even though they say that they do have live partners if you read their FAQ, but I never heard of anybody being put live there. But yeah, I think it'd be the sim only companies that get that if any type of regulation comes in that they would face the most problems first. Whatever I'm trying to say. Well, for regulation, it's because there's no manipulation when you're putting somebody on a live to that's orders are actually hitting the exchange. Sim is just it's play money. It's you can you can see how the rules can quickly change with because it's not real money. It's coming out of the pockets of the company, and you know it's almost regulators could see it as almost like a game because it's you while they're using real assets, nothing about it is real. So the CFTC and all that would I mean, they would much rather see these orders hitting the live market. Think about how much more volume. If everything that everybody was doing right now is hitting the live market, think how much more volume we would have. Think how much sim volume. I'd love to know what the sim volume is. Like how many NQ contracts are traded per day by prop traders. Ooh, wow, look at this go. I mean, Rad what's the pathway? I mean, no, I mean, yes, I know people do get put live on Apex every now and then, but there's no set number. Wow, what the heck? Apex has no set number. I mean, one guy made $1 million before he was put on live. So, but it's, I mean, I don't have a problem with the whole sim thing. Like I said, Bulenox is my number 3 firm. I don't have, and like I said, I've never met a live Bulenox trader. It's just if I feel if regulation comes, you're going to see these firms that mostly rely on sim or 100% rely on sim, whichever, have to forge a path to live, a set path, not just, oh, after we'll decide when to put you live based on whatever metrics they decide. Hey, money promoter, nothing that I've heard of. We're just talking speculative. Nothing that I've heard of anything coming. But it's always a threat because, well, what started this was, we've had, I think, 15 new firms this year, with more coming. One or more of these firms are going to fail. Not because they're going to do a rug pull. I don't feel that there's any rug pulls. Just because one of these people are just not going to have the business sense or realize what they're getting into, and they're just going to run it into the ground. And that happens. Businesses fail. And we really haven't had a failure in futures yet. We had EarnMax, and EarnMax was an outright scam. But most people didn't fall for the scam. But we haven't had a real failure that I'm aware of a company that became decently established and then failed. So, and if it's a big company or at least a medium-sized company where you have, where it gets the attention, it's big enough to get the attention of like the CFTC, then you could start seeing an issue. Now, I do know that there's been some complaints filed with the CFTC about my funded futures. Now, my guess is that's not enough. My guess is that all the OG firms, I bet you Topstep's had complaints in the past and earn a trade, and just by disgruntled traders. Disgruntled traders think they've been wronged, whether. So, but the more that happens, the more regulation could become a thing. Give me 1 second. I actually got to bring up the list because there's so many now. I used to actually be able to recite all the prop firms by heart. I can't do that anymore. Topstep has a path to live after 50,000 made in sim, or it's a lot of times. Most of the time, it's less than that. Nothing on Bulenox. Apex puts very few people on live, and it's case by case. Take Profit Trader, after your sim account reaches 5,000 in earnings, they move you to live. MyFundedFutures, 6,000 on the 50K, 12,000 on the 100K, 18,000 on the 150K. Uprofit, I've seen one person put on a live account. That was John Burrow. Funded Futures Network as a path to live. I forget exactly what their parameters are. Blue Sky, after $3,000 in sim, puts you on a live account. TradeDay puts you on a live account after it's either 3,000 or 5,000. Earn a Trade is after 3,000 in the TCP, or 6,000 TCP 100, or 5,000 in the Gauntlet Mini. ETF puts you live, but it's a case by case basis. Legends puts you live, case by case basis. Perdia puts you live, case by case basis, I think. Fast Track puts you live. I haven't looked into exactly. There's a certain number there, but I don't remember what it is. Alpha, they're new. They said they will be putting people live after they get enough data to see where that threshold should be. Oh yeah, I think Phoenix puts you live too, and they're with EdgeClear. So most firms now do have a path to live. It's Apex and Bulenox and Flexytrade are really the one, and Tick Trader. Tick Trader has no path to live at all, and they even admit that. There is now 34 futures prop firms. There's some I don't even have on the list. There's some I don't. There's a couple I don't promote. Lilu has no path to live. Precision has no path to live. And there's a bunch of others I just learned about the other day, and there's at least 3 more launching this month. Me and my team on the Discord try to keep up with all the prop firms. I couldn't do it without them. I'm funded with Apex and Topstep. Right now, I have accounts with Apex, Topstep, Blue Sky, Funded Futures Network. Feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Am I forgetting somebody? No, not forgetting anybody. MyFundedFutures, did I say that? Yeah, MyFundedFutures, Blue Sky, and Topstep, and Funded Futures Network. And a partridge in a pear tree. Purple candle worked. I should have taken it. I really like the new MyFundedFutures accounts. I do think they might be the best account in futures. I did a video on that last week. Hey, I don't want anyone to think I have a vendetta or anything against Apex. I think Apex is great. Apex was my number one firm for a long time. They need to clean up the customer service a bit right now. They've hit a rough patch. I'll put that with the way they've responded over the last month. But I still think Apex is a quality firm, whether they put people live or not. As of right now, I mean, like I said, I do think going forward, having a path to live is going to be important. But I have nothing against Apex, and I'm like I said, I have a funded account with Apex. I'm plan on keep working it. I want to see Apex do well. I promote Apex just as much as I promote any other company. Yes, they do what, Chris? I was babbling a lot there, so I'm not sure what that was a response to. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. And a lot of these firms, honestly, a lot of these firms need to. You know, we're seeing that with Fast Track, like we talked about earlier. Well, hopefully, whatever they're doing with the Discord will improve it. I mean, I couldn't imagine moderating a Discord that was that busy, especially when something's going wrong and you have that many angry traders. But yeah, the way they were handling things is bad, and I mean, I used to mod Earn to Trade back when Earn to Trade was actually popular, and when a rhythmic went down or something like that, I know how hard it was to keep people under control. But yet, it's there's professionalism that's needed. This is why you use Uber Eats? We have about 11 minutes till the Asia Open. We will watch the NKD. See if it does anything fun. Oops. Blue candle pop. Hey, maybe you're stochastic, or however you pronounce it. That's right. Yeah, look at that go. I mean, it's a whole couple points, but hey, I should have taken it. Yeah, you kind of like, I mean, honestly, I should be doing 2 contracts for this type of trading. Might pick up a little bit after Asia opens here in a few. Sitting here at 730. Our high, all-time high, 734. On your FM dial. Oh. Anyone taking any trades tonight? I don't think you're going to see 90% come back on Apex until they hit either 250 million in payouts or 300 million in payouts. Right now they're at 228. Back up again. I could be wrong, and we could, if they still feel they need to do damage control, then maybe. But I just got a feeling they're gonna go back to either they're gonna keep the 80% or they're gonna go back to 71% for a bit. And if you wonder why they do 71%, it's because it makes them like 50 cents cheaper than Topstep. We're still rising. So I got to study the evening better, but it seems like my strategy that I'm trying to use, well, I have two strategies. During the day also does work in the evening. So look at this as we head into the Asia. Look at these blue candles sitting on the 9. Boop, boop, and boop. All three worked. Now let me show you real quick before the Asia open. This one. Now, yeah, that looks messy, I know, with all the lines, but these lines mark all the ones that worked with that same strategy. So you can see here, this was today. Boop. This didn't work. Yellow lines didn't work. I'm just looking for, purples that touch it going up, or blues that touch it going up, or purples coming down in momentum. So here, boop, boop. This one didn't work. This one didn't work. Coming down. I mean, that one technically it worked. This one, actually, I missed marking that one. Didn't work. But then this one did. Don't I miss marking those? And boop, boop, boop. Purple. 36 down to 31 for 5 points. IETR is about 5. Boop. Purple there. Boop. Purple there. Boop. Boop. I'm not looking for blues that are touching the Bollingers, just touching EMAs, either the 9 or the 20. So and then here, this is the one that ended the day. So you can see white lines indicate winners, yellow lines losers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 and 5. So it would have been like, so what's that? 5 out of 20, about 75%. That's one of the two strategies. Still rising. I see NQ rising. I see profits on the way. Watch the NKD there at the open. Raise your open in about 30 seconds. Watching the Nikkei, I don't know how to pronounce it, NKD and NQ. I feel like NQ is kind of overextended here, but we'll see. Wow, whoosh. KD and NQ up. NQ 747. Hopefully it's not a Boeing jet at 747. I'm going to possibly, gold's rising there too, but I kind of like this as a short. Look at that wick. Yeah, right back to green though. Reminder, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, I appreciate if you record that like button for me. So no, I mean that was a big wick, but it's still a green candle, so I ain't taking that short. Let's see what the NKD's doing for me here. Gold pulls back, NKD's pulling back a little bit. There we go. Purple candle, purple nurple. Nope, back to green. How about that? Still above the 9. Do I want to take a short here? So far the answer is no. Short. Very tight stop. Yeah, not that tight. 3 points. Let's see if it breaks through the. Let's see if it breaks through the 9 to go down to the 20. Calculated risk. Nope. Blue candle. Maybe. Bounce it on the 9. Try it again. Thought it was going to break. Now it bounced. Just going to try again. Going to try again. Needs to get through 736.75. Nope, bounce. Stopped out. Worth a shot. $70 loss. Wow. I guess it proved me wrong. Boom. 43. High there was 47. Let's see if it continues to go. Technically, I was just talking about these blue candles off of the band, and so maybe I should have been long there, not short. Duh. What's NKD doing? Still going. Nothing outlasts the NKD. Right now, neither would have worked. Still think it's coming down. Maybe I should have put my stop at the top of the big candle. Have a good night, Chris. We'll see you in the morning. There's a purple. Just sitting here. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Watching candles form away. From what I understand, Ninja and TradeDay are going to be issuing, are going to be launching the prop firms again. Uh, I'm not exactly sure. The rumor I heard was they're coming out with a prop package, a package, some sort of their own data feed for prop firms. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know, but I've also heard that the prop that's being launched by Danny Trades, which is Funded Futures Family, also has been in talks with TradeDay. So yeah, I mean, it seems like it's going to be opening back up again. I just don't know if it's going to be with the current data feeds or if they're coming out their own data feed or what the situation is. Still going. Back up. Heading up to 747. Still rising. I see NQ rising. So it did make a new high, 748.75. So the question is, will we see 21,000 before the end of the week? Hey, Hassan. Yeah, now it's coming back down. Kind of like the short there now, if it holds for the next 2.5 minutes. Maybe not. I don't know. See where it ends up. Yeah, it is, isn't it? They have taken a loss or two. Slow. But we're at all-time highs on NQ, where we were 4 points ago. Woohoo! Check it out, guys. One sec, I gotta find my there. Check it out, guys. 2,500 subscribers. To celebrate, I will be giving away a Blue Sky account. I have it set up to launch tomorrow after we give away the MyFundedFutures account. And it'll run through Thursday, so it's going to be a real quick one. Actually, it looks like, yeah, I see this. We had 2 subscribers 21 and 23 minutes ago. G-Dog, if you're here, G-Dog, you are subscriber number 2,500. Thank you for subscribing. What's your serious question, Hassan? And Mart R, also welcome subscribing. Yeah, it should be a good series. Schwarber's supposed to be back for the Phillies, and Harper might be. Hassan, I think people would question that. And I think I might end up needing to make a rule that disqualifies people from winning back to back. Short. Where the heck is my stop? Oh crap. It's bouncing. Here's my stop. Ooh, I got a bad fill there. Oh yeah, look at that rising up. I see NKD rising. Target hit on NQ. Meh. Meh. They might complain about that one. That was only 9. No, it was 13 ticks. They might complain. Ooh, I could have held that for longer though, but meh. Sorry to hear that, Burrow. Glad you kept it small. That's not what she said. Well, thanks, Hassan. Wow. And look at this pretty blue candle right down here that I could have taken. It was beautiful. Beautiful. Like the sun-kissed skin of a woman. I just got to start taking those. Wasn't even looking at it at the time. It's just continuing to rock and roll. I mean, if I had taken this right here and then just held, that is 42 ticks. I asked in the morning stream, so I'll ask now. I doubt I'll get anyone, but does anybody here know how to code in PineScript, the coding language that TradingView uses? Why, Hassan? Why the Dow this week? Wow, and KD's still going. Wow. I don't think there's any oysters in the Rocky Mountains. Taste the rainbow. I did not need to know that. But it's better bowl than ox. Not gonna find out. Dropping. It's dropping now. NKD, I don't think it's ever coming. I think it's just gonna go straight green candles for the rest of eternity. Hang in here. It's 7:37. Buy. Buy. Oh wait. Yep. That was very much a case of what goes up must come down today. Ooh, big purple candle there in NKD. Big old purple candle. Let's see what it does in a minute. NQ coming down as well. Do I have an NKD chart up anywhere? I do not. Should have taken a short of that purple candle at NQ. Purple candle went away on NKD. Purple candle came back on NKD. Look at NQ falling. Solid candle here. Taking a short on a Topstep account. See what it does. I'll keep you guys posted since I can't show they can't easily show the top step window. I'll have to figure that out better. 1 minute chart on the NKD, purple candle there as well. I could put the stop at the top of that purple candle. It's just so jittery that I don't want to do that. Eh, I don't like that. And Q kind of hanging at 733. I wonder if we get down to that 20 EMA. That's at 41,090. I really want to kind of take it off the table here. Maybe not. Okay, target hit on, I moved my target up just slightly. Let me bring up my Topstep X window here. So here's Topstep X. This is a 1 minute chart. I was playing the 5 minute. Let me switch it to a 5 minute real quick. So now you can't see the purple candle here because it doesn't allow me to color them. But this was a purple candle here. Here you can see it here. Right here, this purple candle, I took it at 41,190 and I got out at 41,105 for a $425 gain on the NKD, which is like 17 ticks, I believe. So thank you, Hassan. By the way, I found another pet project, Hassan, kind of like NKD. Have you ever looked at EMD? So EMD, it's the S&P mid caps today, and it has a big spread to it. But today, I took a short off of this purple candle, and I didn't hold it long. I held it for like only that much, but you can see it actually went. This is almost $2,000 move. And if you see, if I marked off other moves here, I take these purple candle out of the band. You can see this was Friday. And look at this beautiful purple candle out of the band. And if you have followed it all the way down, that's a $4,000 move. It's a 5-minute chart. And you could have played the bounce. This is all with my strategy, the purple and the blues coming out of extremes, the greens and the reds on the RSI. Here is another beautiful one. Now, the first purple wouldn't work there. The second one did for down for a beautiful trade. Boom, 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 etc. Not sure it'll work with whatever you do, however you decide to enter. Is your strategy? I would not know how to make that happen. Um, if you tell me how to make that happen, I can attempt to make that happen. And it moves most days, Hassan. If you look back here, I'll bring it back up. A holiday, of course, it didn't move. So, but you can see here, this is Tuesday. Got that purple candle, had the green down here in my RSI, and it moved. That wasn't a huge move. It was a $600 move if you went top to bottom. And then the same day, got the blue candle coming out of the red, back up for $800. Huh. I'll have to look in. I'll try and look into that. I'm also trying to find someone that can code for me. I have one adjustment I need for one of the indicators I use. All right, here's another one, Hassan. This is Monday, so you can see there's moves almost every day. Look at this purple candle coming out of the bands, out of this green right here. Look at this move, Hassan. Whoosh! That's another $4,000 move. One contract. But you got to be willing to take trades that have a spread because it has up to a point spread, so you might get in down $100. Here again, look at this one. Beautiful purple candle coming out of the green. This was Friday, June 28th. Just that first candle was, that was a $900 candle. Yeah, I'm thinking this would be a great Bulenox strat. I'm actually using it on Blue Sky now. I've moved it to Blue Sky. They're static because I'll have the static drawdown. You don't need to worry about the trailing. Here's was a smaller one, the day earlier, for about 5 points, and you can see you can follow it up with my other strat with the blue candles. Now it's dead at night. It's dead until morning. Don't even look at it at night. It's just these dashes. But here, this is another one. It wasn't a purple candle, but look at that. Comes back into those bands. And here is a blue candle launching up. You can see how much you could have got there. It usually gives 1 to 3 moves a day. Some's not as clean as others, but here, look at this purple candle coming back into the bands. And look at that beautiful, I didn't even draw that one out. Whoosh, about 1,500. And here, I mean, this one been scary. Taking that first blue candle, you can see it shot back by over 5.5 points. That'd be a a $550 scare, but you can see that. I mean, full move $2,500, or shoot for something more realistic. But yeah, it makes a move almost every day. Here's again blue candle. Look at that coming out of the bands. Whoosh. And then here's one, no blue, no, but you can see the green here, first red candle, and whoosh. NKD's moving, but last I looked before I started whooshing on EMD, a little bit of pop there on NQ, but yeah, it would have been a decent little, but not a lot. NKD moved. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that, Hassan. I got out at the right time. Look at that. It popped back up. So yeah, we were talking about NKD just a little bit ago. Speed Racer. It had the move of the night. This was a beautiful move up, and then I caught the short on this candle down. Not that I'm aware of. I'm not sure. I think I think it just doesn't know how to stop anymore, because you can see the last hour wasn't really anything impressive. And then here, this is almost a 50-point candle. How'd you finish up the day, JJR? I know you were red when we left. Oops. We're holding. Please hold for the next available phone operator. Quick move down. Ooh, nice purple candle there. Ooh, whoosh. Been a great purple candle there. Oopsie. That was me just sleeping on NQ here. Let me show you why I say that. So there was a couple of signals here for me. We rose up here. First of all, this was a signal for me. And I get a little sloppy in the evenings because I haven't really tested evenings out. You can see this meandered up 5 points, which is what I would have been going for, 5 points. Then I got this purple candle here. Now, I keep asking if anyone knows how to code in Pine. Whenever I see the RSI you can see the two numbers, the signal line and the RSI line. See how one says 87.58, one's 51.87. So they're 36 points apart. Whenever they're anything above 30, I start looking for a reversal. But the thing is, I got to do that math in my head, and oftentimes I miss it. But with 36 points apart between the signal, I'm thinking short, and I got a perfect signal here, reversal candle, and even missing that one. This was the second one, and I missed this move down. So what I'm looking for someone to code in Pine for me is for these two numbers, if someone could code something where it automatically tells me the difference between those two numbers. So I could just look at what the difference is instead of having to try and do math in my head real quick. Yeah, well, thank you. Okay, you do realize that the stream ends in about 8 minutes, Hassan? Nice recovery, JJR. By the way, anyone that was following Sid Chase today, he did send me a message. After going down almost $9,000, he finished the day at 2,600 up. That was impressive. See, again, look at this here. 51 to 17 is what, 34? 34 and then 34 here. So we're seeing this bounce here. So if I could get that where I didn't have to quickly do that math in my head and start playing that and be able to test that out more, I think would be another beautiful strategy for me. But I don't know anyone that codes Pine. I don't even need like a whole indicator. I just need it added to this indicator. Yeah, he is, and I was just surprised that he went down that much to begin with. So as a blue candle pop out of the red. You can see how each one of these would have worked. Boom, 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 boom. I said this one worked. I don't know if it's going to work yet or not. I really believe I have a golden strategy for now, and I just need to like continue executing more. I should say executing more. I'm taking some trades. Every now and then I read one wrong. I read one wrong this morning, but wish you very good trading. Remember, as a member of MightyOxTrading, you're entitled to give 10% to your host. No kidding. Yes, there's a good luck on that, my friend. It's nice money, my friend. Okay, remind me to reprice the mug for $1,200. No. I'll make it free shipping. Yeah. Although the testimony stuff doesn't get as much fireworks if you're just speaking at like a conference or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. And I don't remember if we have any other news tomorrow or not. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Now we do have another. We have. Oh, wait a minute. Fed's the text of his testimony comes out at 8:30 Eastern. Then he actually testifies at 10 Eastern, and we have a Fed speaker at 9:15 Eastern. Interesting. Thursday is going to be the interesting day because not only do you have CPI, but at this very same time you have jobless claims. Yeah, today was horrible. Although I ended up good today. Real quick, I ended up green on 3 accounts for a total amount of like $450, combined. So I can't complain too bad. And tonight I'm ending the stream now. So I'm down $14 on my funded futures, but I'm up 420 on the Topstep. So can't complain. Can't complain at all. That's it for tonight, guys. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern time. No Wednesday stream, and there will not be a stream next Monday evening because that's the Home Run Derby, and I watch the Home Run Derby. And trying to watch it while streaming wouldn't be a good thing. So next evening stream will be 2 weeks, the 22nd of July. And next morning stream is tomorrow morning. Hope everyone has a great night. We'll see you then. Bye. If you enjoyed today's live stream, Remember, we do this every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Hope you'll continue to join us. Also want to invite you to join our Discord community. Great community of traders talking trading, and sometimes just shooting the breeze about other things as well. Traders helping traders and encouraging traders there. Also, of course, follow me on social media, mainly on Twitter or at X, where you'll always find updates on the latest prop firm discounts and reviews, as well as get notified whenever a new video comes out from MightyOxTrading. Have a great rest of your day.